is no way we are going to be more than friends. Like, that is it. Like, don't get your hopes up.
I can see that.
I know how the mighty fall.
Katie Ozuna and her husband Justin have made a nice little life for themselves. But something was missing.
That was that one day when we were pregnant, and it was such a good day. Such a
One
good
day.
One day. One blissful kind of afternoon.
Their first attempt at conceiving ended in a miscarriage, as well as their next two. So they decided to go a different route.
I want to be aggressive with IVF, with infertility treatment, and I want my kids to have all the time they can with my mom. So that's when I decided that IVF is the way we need to go.
In vitro fertilization is quite a complicated and expensive process, but just listening to Katie and looking at her little chart are an easy way to understand what actually happens.
Of those 13 fertilized eggs, only 3 made it to this blastocyst phase. Sometimes we can get to these phases and none of these embryos will make it to the blastocyst phase, or maybe one will, and it's irregular, it's not normal, and it won't be viable for a pregnancy.
The entire process has led Katie down the rabbit hole that is the history of IVF.
I didn't know that it's still, in some people's opinion, like playing God or an abomination.
And those opinions, those thoughts, are where we get into Roe v. Wade territory.
What does this mean for women like me with desires to be moms? What does this mean for the embryos that we have frozen? What does this mean for safe fertility practices?
Questions with no answers, because no one knows. So Katie Ozuna and many others like her want people to know. It might be one decision, but it affects so many others.
I mean, all of these large-scale political decisions are about everyone. You can't say it's only about this and not about all of these other people, all of these other families.